Hi, I'm here to talk to you about a great vocabulary strategy to use with your English language learners. It is important for teachers to help learners develop strategies for learning and developing vocabulary in the classroom. One strategy that I'd like to discuss today is what I like to call a Visual Word Association card, or a VWA card. A VWA card can be used in almost any classroom, although they may be difficult to relate to math because they require a drawn visual representation. Here's my example of a VWA card. Now, normally you would use a 3x5 card, but I've used a half sheet of paper so that it's more easily viewable. You want to have your students divide their card into 4 squares. Each square will represent a different learning strategy for your students. In the top left square, you'll have your students write the vocabulary term. In the top right square, you'll have the students write a definition of the word. In the bottom left square, students will write an example of the term. And in the bottom right square, students will draw a visual representation of the word. Here's an example that could be used in a PE or health classroom. I've used the word calorie, which is usually very difficult for students to learn. Here is my simplified definition in the top right square, my written example in the bottom left square, and my visual representation in the bottom right square. It's very important to try and use examples that students can connect to their prior knowledge. There are many different variations of these VWA cards. If you have more advanced students, you can get rid of the drawn example and have students use a non-example instead. Your English language learners will probably need to be exposed to vocabulary terms several times and in many different contexts. These VWA cards give you a number of contexts to relate a vocabulary term to different examples, visual representations, and possibly non-examples if you choose. Remember to try and use as many techniques as possible with your learners. Thanks for watching.